Karthik will follow this October. Great. So thank you all very much for joining today's Japa session. We have been discussing from the book Japa by His Grace Gurujan Prabhuji. And we have taken a detour in between that to discuss the holy name and offenses to the holy name, thus aparadh to the holy name, right? 10 offenses to holy name. So now I will show in the screen and we will first read all of these 10 offenses. But before that, just a quick recap. Anybody remember the first offense? We'll have a googly today. The first offense, anybody remember? You need not to pronounce the entire sentence, but just a clue is okay. Anybody remembers the first offense? Of course, yes, Prabhuji. Both of you are excused. You can try. Those who are on, yeah, except Anand Swan Prabhuji and Harsh Prabhuji. No harm in trying. Just try. No problem. Or any offenses you remember?
Prabhuji, नाम अपराध.
Yes, of course. Everything is Nam Aparadh only. We are discussing, right? But there are
So,
categories.
yeah, Prabhuji, to blaspheme the devotees, is that the...
Wonderful. Thank you. So this is the offense number.
I don't know, Prabhuji, the number,
But
but
you
I
are
just
very
remember a few, which is blaspheme the devotees, and then we consider the demigods like Lord Shiva equal to Lord Vishnu, and we no, and sometimes we disobey our spiritual master. That is also
an offense.
one of the offense. Yeah.
Wow. Yes.
So these are the few I remember, Prabhuji.
Great, great.
And slowly I'll remember. The moment I put more stress on my brain, I think thoda aur aa jayega.
Yes, I think, yeah, you remember correctly. These are sequence 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay. So first is Sadhu Ninda or Vaishnava Ninda. Then to consider all the demigods equal to Lord Vishnu. And then
Uh,
Abhagya, Guru Abhagya, to disobey the spiritual master. Yes, Rishabh Prabhuji.
Next is Prabhuji, I think Shastra Ninda. And
Ah, Shruti Shastradi Ninda. Very good. Thank you so much. Then last 2 days we are discussing.
adding Arthavad to the name.
Yes, wonderful. Yeah. So Arthavad and then false imaginations, right? Like to put some imagine.
And using the Maha Mantra as one of the using it like a regular Karmakand
Ritual
mantra is
karmakandic
also.
activities. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So to
So,
consider the glories of holy name are imagination, right? It's not like any other karmakanda or anything, or not to twist also the holy name. So these two offenses, 5 and 6, interchangeably sometimes because almost the similar. There is a little subtle difference what Prabhuji described yesterday. Very good. Wonderful. I'm so very happy. Yeah. And I do expect that when a question is put up immediately, it's very obvious that nothing will come to our mind. Yeah. Means I have also the endless occasion like this in any of the forum or classes when suddenly the teacher will ask and oh, nothing comes to mind. So is it like it's worthless? No, nothing like that. Because we are engaged in so many other activities, so many things. Essences are stored in your brain. It's just that the link sometimes is missed, but do not feel bad about that. Just by constant meditations and through recap like that, this will automatically come, right? This is the reason we are discussing this again and again, again and again, again and again, right? So nothing to feel bad about it. Keep on attending these sessions. My point of putting Google is not to bold out, right? It's just to inspire. Okay, good. So as usual, let's first yeah chant this holy names. Yeah, the Sapraj. I don't know where I put up this. Yes, here. See. Yes. Yeah, please let it be quick because we have already consumed some time. Maybe only one can read all these 10 offenses. That would be quick. Yes, one person. Yes, go ahead, Rishabh.
Prabhuji, the 10 offenses of the holy name are number one, to blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their lives for propagating the holy name of the Lord, to consider the names of demigods like Lord Shiva or Brahma to be equal to or independent of the name of the Lord Vishnu. Third is to disobey the orders of the spiritual master. Fourth is to blaspheme the Vedic scriptures or scriptures in pursuance to the Vedic version. Fifth is to consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination. Sixth is to give some interpretations to the holy name of the Lord. Seventh is to commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name. Eighth is to consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in the Vedas as fruitive activities, karma kand. Ninth is to instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name. Tenth is to not have complete faith in the chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachments even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnav must guard him against these offenses in order to quickly achieve the desired success. Krishna Prema.
Krishna Prema. Good. Thank you. Rishabh. Thank you so much. So another small googly. Which offense we will read today? Rishabh Prabhuji? 6, 7, 8, 9. In the sequence we are going. Are any other devotees?
Yeah, which offense we did today?
We will read today. Means we
We
will
will read.
discuss today.
Seventh one. Seventh of
Seventh. Right. Very good. Thank you. So yeah, seventh one. So let me quickly go over that. So yesterday, Prabhuji has given a good recap. Let's Arthavad and Kalpanam, right? To consider the holy name as imaginary. So I will not repeat that because he very elaborately did that recap. So now to commit the seventh offense is to commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name. Nama bale papa buddhi. No? So holy name destroys all sins. Huh? So, and holy name has such a great power that it can eradicate a person from all the sins what he cannot even commit in millions of lifetime. That means from the time immemorial, he is suffering in this material world, and within that time period, whatever sin he has done, if he will take into full shelter of holy name, all the sins will be rectified. But yes, it is gradual. Okay. And yeah, yathamam prapadante tam tathena bhajamyaham. Holy name is not different from Krishna. Like Krishna reciprocate, holy name also reciprocate, but to the degree which we surrender, to that degree the purifications will act. You know? So from like Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajan Kriya, and up to the stage of Bhava and Prema, so these sins will be eradicated. जो पाप का जो reaction होता है, okay? So sins are in three stage. You can understand. One is like sinful desires. Okay. Sinful desires means the sins which are kind of the desire which is arising. Okay. And then um, he is committing one sins, right? Committing means like engaged in the sinful activity. But this engagement or act is coming from the sinful desires. Okay. And these desires will come from the sinful impressions. Further, underneath these sinful impressions which are stored in the heart. From where? From the ignorances. Okay. Ignorances, and also from the previous sinful acts. Okay. Any sinful act somebody commits, a sinful impression is stored. Okay. So it's like that, in this stage. But this holy name has the capacity to wipe out the sinful desires, sinful impressions, ignorance, and the sin itself. Okay, the reaction of the sins, everything. Okay, it is fully capable of eradicating everything. So, knowing that someone, okay, so before that, let's quickly understand the difference between sin and aparadh. When we do sin, like pious or impious things, right? Dharmic or adharmic. So those adharmic activities are sins, and then this will give sinful reactions. Okay. And these sins has nothing to do with our bhakti per se. Any amount of sin cannot take even an iota or an inch of bhakti. Okay. These are two parallel things running. As long as you are not committing the sins on strength of pure devotional service. Okay. As long as you are not utilizing your devotional attires, devotional get-ups or devotional positions or the holy name itself. Okay. There is no connection to it. Okay. Sins are sins in the jurisdictions of the Maya. Okay. This holy name has capable of delivering a person from a devotee from all the sins, right? But one who commits the sins on the strength of holy name, because he now understood that, hey, by chanting just holy name, I can eradicate all the sins. So now let me commit sins and next day I will chant and again I will be free from sins. But no, then holy name reciprocates in a different way. Okay? Because you are cheating. This is called cheating to the holy name. And if you cheat the holy name, he will also reciprocate in the similar way. Okay, you will be cheated. Okay, you will be cheated so much so that it will be difficult for you to practice bhakti. Okay, now you may ask that, oh, you just said that there is no connection to the sin to the bhakti. No, the connection is like, if you have a bhakti credit of, let's say, 50%, you commit no amount of sin, cannot even, drop a percentage of it. You will still be at 50%. But the problem will be from the 50% to 100%, your path will be very steep to progress. Because if you lead a sinful life, you may not practice bhakti, but your bhakti storage will have those 50% credits. But if you do offenses or commit the sin on the strength of holy name, then this 50% will be 10% or even 0. Okay. So you may be thrown out of the bhakti also. Okay. That's true for all the aparadhas, but this is very dangerous. Okay. This is very, very dangerous because no amount of prayaschitta even can deliver you from this sin. Because earlier aparadhs we have seen that a honest repentance might be a rectification process. No amount of prayaschitta also will help. No amount of punishment by Yamaraj also can rectify from this sin. So this is so very dangerous, because you see, it's just a market vairagi, a sannyasi using his devotional attires, to kind of speak flowery or good spiritual talks, but then in the back, he is associating with women. Okay, so no, this is very wrong. Huh? So it's better that you be in the Grahastha ashram and preach. If you have, let's say, inclination for the opposite sex, at least restrict yourself to the family. Okay, and in a Krishna consciousness way. Okay, so only use for the begetting of children, like that. We know, right? So then, so that is why we have to be very careful on this aparadha, and then uh, how to guard ourselves from this. Okay, to guard ourselves is Vaishnavas, to take the association of Vaishnavas. If we take the association of Vaishnavas, then we can be guard from this offense. Are you able to see my PowerPoint now? Yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Sinful life and pure state. In between, we are in anartha nibriti, right? So sinful life is like committing the sin, right? Willfully. Pure state, no inclination. But like we are the sadhaka in between, okay, there will be some tendencies because we are in the purification state, but we do not have any will to commit the sin. So this is have to be understood, okay? And then now, I have just said all of this. Now, rectification, how we rectify from this sin. Associate with the pure devotee. The sinful desires are like thief. That they are in the robbers in the highway road. So you call out when these desires come sometime. Okay, you just call out for the Vaishnavas. Okay, हन्ये हम, okay, मैं लुट गया, मैं मर गया, like that. So then Vaishnavas will come and protect. Okay, loudly call out the name. And this is the rectification, nothing. And then by constant association with the Vaishnavas, you will be able to take full shelter of the holy name, and then holy name will again forgive and reinstate you in your proper state. So what does it mean by association with the Vaishnavas, right? These four loving exchanges we have seen, right? Sorry, six. Dadati, pratigranati, guhyam, akhyati, prasadi. But you can say that, oh, now I'm in trouble, right? So you beg the Vaishnavas, oh, reveal your heart in confidence. Oh, dear Vaishnavas, I am being, attacked by this sinful mentality, by these desires, share your heart in confidence. Vaishnavas do not judge, they very well know. If he's a little advanced, he will very well know, okay? And then serve them, okay? Try to serve them. If you keep on serving with them, then only we'll be able to call out to them, okay? If we are engaged with them in six loving exchanges and develop a relationship with them and have Vaishnava Priti, then only we'll be able to call out when we are in danger, okay? So this is very important, dear devotees. So invest your time in developing this Vaishnava Priti, because this is, this can save us from this very dangerous offense. So, thank you all very much. Okay, another instruction, let's say, unto the level of prema also, there is a risk of committing this sin. So you cannot just say that, oh, I'm a very, in fact, before, what to talk of bhakti, even before bhakti, I was a pious person. Okay, I do not commit sin. So then there is no question that on the strength of the holy name, how will I commit sin? No. This is so, means acharyas and books have warned us that no, have fear to this sin. Always have fear to this sin. Oh, no, there is a risk. Okay, if you fear from this sin, then you may guard yourself. Okay, so these are two things. One is to be immune to this, and then Vaishnava Priti. Okay.